Hey, Larry Vera here with a quick message for today. I've watched, or I should say, I've been reading a lot of different blog posts, and many of the blog posts I've read are some are for Empower Network, some are against Empower Network. Some people, especially in the blogging community, feel that you need to have all kinds of this and all kinds of that, and you need to do keyword research, and you need to brand yourself, and you need to sell your own products, and all kinds of things. And I want to share something with you. You can make a lot of money blogging once you understand the purpose of a blog. Yes, it is true that blogs get search engine optimization much easier than static websites. Yes, it is true that blogs, for the most part, can be very technically challenging, especially if you start your own blog. WordPress in of itself isn't really that hard to use, but start trying to use some premium themes like StudioPress or Thesis, or the list goes on, and really see how hard it really is to develop your own WordPress site. You could easily spend $5, $6, $7, $8, $1,000 just having a website designed, and then you have to learn about plugins, and which plugins play well with other plugins, and the list can go on, and then you have to get your domain name aged and get it ranked and get backlinks to it, and all kinds of crazy stuff. And while I am a firm believer that every single person online who wishes to make money needs, without a shadow of a doubt, to own their own blog, if you want to make cash, start your own blog. It only costs you like $6 a month to self-host a WordPress blog. Learn how to do your own blogging. Develop your own real estate. But we're talking about a window of 8 to 12 months of struggling. And there's plenty of people out there who've been blogging for 2 or 3 years and they're struggling, right? They make under $1,000 a month. And it doesn't have to be that way at all, right? It doesn't have to be that way at all. My recommendation is get into a low-cost business opportunity like Empower Network, right? Get yourself a self-hosted WordPress blog, and I got a bonus for you, right? I want to sweeten the offer. If you join my business, I have developer licenses to a few different premium WordPress sites. I'm more than willing to hook up your personal blog if you're in my Empower Network team. And what's the savings like? Well, go ahead and do an online search. I'm talking about a real world valued bonus, $3, $4, $5, $6, $800, right? No cost to you. You just get on my Empower Network team, tell me what your domain is, tell me where your site is, and I will go ahead and put a premium WordPress theme and make sure that it has all the plugins that you actually need, right? Because some plugins are worthless and some plugins don't work well with others. And I'll help you set up your own personal your own personal web space on your own blog. And I'll go one step further and I'll show you how to take Empower Network, feed it back into your blog, and create this, circle, if you will, and show you how to get juice to your own site. And I'll show you how to bring people to Empower Network and how to brand yourself to those people so they want to buy from you. That's a pretty good bonus. So I'm going to use this video on all my blogs, right? If you see an opt-in box somewhere, is opt-in, right? If you see a buy now, join now, join now. Get on my team. It'll cost you like $25 to get in, and there is like a $19 a month. So it's like a $40 a month. It's a $40 a month requirement, right? $19.95 of that goes to processing credit cards, so you can earn commissions, high commissions, right? Not weeny little commissions, and then $25 a month for your blogging platform through Empower Network. You do that part, right? Get a hold of me. I'll upload a theme to your personal web blog, because if you don't have a personal blog, you should have one. I recommend going with Bluehost or HostGator or GoDaddy or one-on-one hosting, right? There's one truism, and I want to share that truism with you, okay? The truism is this: you absolutely need your own web space, not some business web space, right? Because Empower Network is just a business web space. You can use Empower Network. Like I joined Empower Network originally because I thought for $25 a month, right, that was worth the cost to have a high PR ranking blog point back to me, to my other blogs. I just seen it as a great advertisement investment, right? So even for $40, using Empowered Network blogging platform with the built-in marketing funnel, it's a pretty solid investment of money. And how you manage your time, right, and how much you get back out of Empowered Network is entirely dictated by how much effort you're going to put into making money with Empowered Network. So I have no promises of income. I'm doing well in Empowered Network, and yeah, I know how to market, but I want to teach you that, and I want to show you what I do without using other people's systems. Right? I use Empowered Network, and I use their lead capture pages. I'll show you how I brand myself. I show you how I could actually convince people that they should get in my business, like now, right? There's a lot of cool stuff I want to share with you, actually. And I'm looking for people to be on my team. I'm looking for people to build with, and I'm looking to create real good, solid relationships. So if you're interested in that, and you're interested in someone who's been basically marketing for, the better part of a decade and has had success on the internet and knows a couple of things, I mean, I know a little bit of something, right? A little bit more than the average Joe. Opt in, all right? Somewheres. I don't know where, but find a spot. It could be there, up, down. It depends, I use OptiPress, and I use Wishlist, and I use Empowered Network, and I use the Butterfly Marketing Script, and I use NP. I use all kinds of lead capture systems because, like, it doesn't matter, right? All you got to do is get a person to opt in. So I use different things because I use the EVP player. Because why do I do it? Because I can, right? And so can you. Let's break it down, and let's just say what the real deal is. The real deal is you need traffic, lots of it, right? Everybody knows that. They need to opt into some kind of lead capture page, and what makes a person opt in is, have a lead capture page that interests them. Empowered Network's lead capture pages are interesting because if not, there wouldn't be so many people in Empowered Network. What's cool about Empowered Network is it ties into an autoresponder system, so you capture all the leads and you create your list. What else do I want to mention here? So back to my whole bonus thing. Right. So if you have your own blog and you want a blog makeover, I can help you save yourself close to $1,000. I'll put in the plugins you need. I got some cool stuff to add to that. Then I'll put in a really good, solid premium theme that's worth. This bonus that I'm offering you is actually a better bonus than what a lot of people offer you because I'm helping you to build you, right? I want to put this theme of your choosing. I will actually show you a bunch of different templates you can use or theme sets you can use, and I'll put this on your domain, on your hosting company, and we'll just call it yours because it is yours. So for the people out there who say, well, Empowered Network isn't really your own real estate, well, it's not. It's not. It's David Wood and David Sharp's. It's Empowered Network. But doesn't mean it's not a good business opportunity, and it doesn't mean that you can't write on the blog that you're paying for. And you know something? A lot of people want to sit there and they want to down what we do in Empowered Network. But like I do the same exact things on my Empowered Network blog that I do on my own blogs. And my Empowered Network blog gets roughly the same amount types of traffic that my other blogs get. So like I brand David Wood and they opt into it and then they go through the funnel and they buy something from me, right? My kids are happy because I can buy them stuff, right? My bills are getting paid. So maybe I might be branding David Wood a little bit and David Sharp and Empowered Network and Lawrence Tam and Tracy Walker and Justin and everyone. Right? I am branding all of Empowered Network because it doesn't really matter if that's irrelevant. What is relevant is that I convince you that Empowered Network really is a good program, right? That you can get a lot of value from it and you can make a boatload of dineros. You can make rubles. You can make money. You can make lots of it, right? Because it's set up in a way that you get paid first before anybody else. So you earn back your money really fast. And it is a product that is desperately needed in the marketplace today. If you want to start a home-based business online, you need to be an Empowered Network. There are no other programs on the internet that even come close to providing the marketing funnel, the community, right, that Empowered Network has. I know more people in Empower Network making money than I know people who are not making money. And traditionally for me, and all the different business opportunities I've been in, I know more people who failed miserably than ever made a penny, right? And I bet you if you've been online for any amount of time and you're sitting on the sidelines looking at Empower Network, you're wondering, I see other people making money, but is it going to work for me? Well, in my own business with people that I brought in, it's worked for a person who's totally computer illiterate, right? And he's making like a positive income of like 450 or 500 bucks a month or something. I don't remember. Another guy who I know never made a penny on the internet, right? And then because of Empower Network, he had his first like $1,600 day ever after blowing $8,000 over the course of 2 years and never making even one sale in anything, any affiliate product, didn't matter what. He just couldn't make a darn sale. And the stories go on and 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 on. Yes, people fail. Yes, results vary. Yes, results aren't typical. Of course, you know, that stuff has to be said. It's the law and it's the legal truth, right? But what is not said is just how many people who really have failed miserably are making money in Empower Network, right? They don't talk, nobody talks about that. I read it on one review where a woman says, you know, I want to do a Empower Network review and go against the grain because since everybody seems to be afraid to talk about the bad side of Empower Network, it's not that people are afraid to talk about the bad side of Empower Network. The reality is there isn't a bad side. Sure, there's some people who aren't making anything, but I challenge you to get a hold of that person, sit them side by side, somebody else who is making something, and see who's doing more work and putting in more effort. Clearly, Empower Network works. Clearly, it's a good program, right? And I don't want to sell you into hype and sizzle and say, get into this and I'm going to promise you the world, because I can't do that. You know, other people do and other people try and they got these systems and that systems, but it's all smoke and it's all mirrors and it's all irrelevant anyways, right? But what I can offer you is solid marketing information, solid resources. I have a team site on Facebook and I have a team Skype channel and I do weekly webinars, and you know, I really sit down with people. I get them on the phone. I do emailing, personal emailing back and forth. I Skype with them to really figure out what they need to know, how we can better their business. Okay, so if any of this sounds remotely interesting to you, opt in, right? Watch the video. That's all I ask. You don't have to buy nothing. You don't have to sign up for anything other than my opt-in box somewheres, and watch the video. And if you don't like what you see and you don't want to hear from me ever again, unsubscribe from my autoresponder, because at the bottom of the email I send you, there's an unsubscribe link, right? We never have to talk again. It's cool. But anyways, that's enough for now, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.